we do get some questions asked over and over again, and you wouldn't believe what one of the major questions people might ask. Oh, we still have midwives? Yes, we still have midwives practicing. So that's a big question here in the Low Country. We still have three kinds of midwife. You know, we do have the history of the old granny midwives, which is a lot of older people like 50s, 60s, you know. They still think about midwifery just being like the old granny midwives. We now have certified nurse midwives. We're not out in the community as much as we used to be, like in the 70s, 80s, 90s, you know. So things are transitioning, but it's amazing to hear, even from young people, the number of them that still will question about a midwife. So they don't understand the difference between the midwife, the licensed midwife, or the certified professional midwife. One thing about us, we do have that established relationship because we are certified nurse midwives. We were nurses before we became midwives. And so that's the biggest difference, but trying to explain a midwife and what we do sometimes, you have to get through that hurdle sometimes. We have much more information due to the World Wide Web. So a lot of folks come in and have done some research when they choose a midwife, primarily because, again, they want it as less intervention as possible, more like a home environment, but not in the home. They want the safety. And so they've done some homework by the time they get here, but we still have to go back in to just educate about what we do and who we are. That's always a continuous thing. And I think definitely now we still have to do a lot more education. I feel like the more word of mouth to me is always the best advertisement. And so we're seeing as more women come into birth centers, more and more are telling other people. And I feel like that's our biggest promotion. And I feel like we need to really spread that word even more. And they're becoming, we find women that are advocating for us more because they want the services. And I think that that should be something, all these services should be out here for women, not just the fear that is put in some of them that they can't work with their own bodies to do what it's supposed to do naturally.